Hi FlossTube, it's Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen.
And he's bundled up for some reason.
Because it's cold.
Okay.
It snowed today. It was really nice. Well, it snowed this morning. And I woke up and there was snow underground and it was beautiful. And then it melted this afternoon. And then we got a second snow flurry. And it got cold again. And then it stopped and the sun came out. And so there's no more snow on the ground. But still.
It was nice to have some snow.
Yes. But either way, I'm cold, so I'm staying bundled up.
Okay. So, I started a few things since the last time. This first one is actually a start and a finish. So, it's by Elise Trio, and I'm doing... Nope.
Oh yeah, it was this one.
Yeah, and this is by Lindy Stitches, Stephanie Webb. And I stitched it on some 14 count light seafoam green Aida. And so I used the DMC equivalents, except for on these lines and these little dots in here. I didn't use the color because it was a very variegated color, and so there wasn't a DMC equivalent. So I used these two colors, Daffodil from General Arts and Classic Color Works Sugar and Spice, to kind of try to give the same effect. I don't know if you can really see in this photo. No,
not really.
But anyways, I used those to kind of give a similar effect.
But it looks beautiful. I love it. I can't wait till they're all three done, and then she finishes them into little pillows.
Yeah, so I started one last year during Stitchmaynia and finished it, and I did this one.
We're really tired today. I don't know if you know, our energy levels could be a bit down, but... I'm
going to start the third one during Stitchmaynia this year. Then this next one that I started is Loving Patchwork Buttercup Designs by Michelle M. Lash. And I am doing the heart in the center. And instead of doing the patchworky thing...
So, just start this heart here. Just the heart.
I'm just using DMC, what is this number?
It is 4210.
So, that's upside down anyways. But... Yeah.
I mean, they're just looking at the color. It's not like... Anyway.
Anyways, so I'm just doing the heart in the center, and I'm just doing it in this color, and then I'll probably do the word in white. So this is a great one to do during Zoom.
Yeah.
Calls and whatnot. The third start is another Ortworks, and I don't know if I really have anything to show you. So this is what it looks like, and it's a motif from Quilting Bees.
Oh, it's a motif from something I'm going to show you later.
Well, we can do your start too. Yours is a start too. We can
yeah,
show your start
so let's show my start, and then we'll go over this. Is this the last of your starts? Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do my start real quick. So I'm doing Quilting Bee, the blue flower from Janine McGowan. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be stitching this for my sister. But Karen took one of these patterns on the corners. Mm-hmm. I think it's this one. And she just did it and then flipped it on top of itself to make the whole pattern. Doing it out of Orts.
Yeah, and that's on 18 count off-white Aida.
Okay.
And I plan to do some more of those little motifs because they're fun to do. And it's a great thing to use Orts on.
Let me put my other stuff back in here. But anyway, my start, like I said, it's this Quilting Bee. I got to open up the fabric here. And I'm doing it on...
It's a mystery fabric.
Mystery fabric.
Like, I don't even know what type of fabric it is. Because I think it's like 18 or 14 count. But it's like a linen more than like an Aida. So I'm not really sure.
But anyway, that's as far... Well, Karen helped me. So I did like I would say like a third of the bee. The yellow part.
I think you did half of it, but maybe.
I don't think I did half.
I don't know.
It wasn't quite half. It was somewhere between a third and a half. I can say that much. And then I did all of the brown. Mm-hmm. And then Karen did the yellow in the top part and then the other part of the bottom. But it's funny because I started stitching the brown and I was like, wow, you really can tell a difference between how I stitch and how she stitches.
Mine are a lot puffier. His stitching is a lot tighter than mine. Which is funny because when I first started learning how to stitch, my friend who was teaching me told me my stitches were really tight. So, but maybe I've loosened up my stitches since then. I don't know.
You've loosened up over the years, whereas
maybe.
I'm still a tightwad. But
so those are our starts. So now to my whips. You don't have to. Well.
First whip is the Garden Glade.
And once again, I just doing the girl, and I'm just picking out my colors. And I'm going to make her a black lady, so it's part of the diversity and inclusion SAL that a lot of people started.
Did you want to show more about this?
Oh, I was just going to say that I got the skirt done. And I've started working on the bodice. So, making progress.
It's getting there.
Oh, and that's on 14 count hand-dyed Ada.
Are you changing the bodice?
No.
Oh, it's just this part here.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. I see what it is. Okay.
Yeah. It'll look better once I have more of it done.
Right. It's looking good, though. It's like just even the entirety of the bottom of the skirt is really cool looking. I like the variegated floss.
So I am also working on, it's the 100 Embroidery SAL by Fiber Artists of Facebook, but they only ended up releasing like 33 of them. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So I'm about halfway.
Yep, you're almost halfway done.
So I don't think I had any of these ones. I'm trying to get it done this year. I want to.
But they're looking good.
So I've kind of messed some of them up. Like this one, I didn't do the satin stitch. I didn't do exactly right. So I might do another version of it just to try to do it correctly. But it's been fun learning them. They're, you know, I don't know that I'll use them that much, but I like.
Well, they're embroidery stitches. They're not cross stitches.
Right.
I mean, the French knot is used in cross stitching,
Mm-hmm.
but
so it's fun. And the blanket stitch I use on like the edges of things.
I love this Portuguese stem stitch because it looks like rope. This here. So then I like the Algerian eye stitch.
And that one's often seen in cross stitch.
Oh, really? But I really like that because in that color it looks kind of like snowflakes or stars.
Mm-hmm.
Fishbone always looks really cool because I never see fishbones when I see it. I see plants. I see leaves. So, and the woven wheel just looks really cool. And it's cool to touch. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay, the next whip is...
Oh.
It's your whip.
Celtic Summer by Lavender and Lace. And it's on Mystery Linen. And this was my New Year, New Start last year. So I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to show it all to you. But so I'm using my Q-snaps that I got for Christmas. And I've put this fabric that I got for Christmas to protect the fabric and the stitching. But I would really like to get a grime guard to help hold all this in. So if you have any suggestions on, I did look at GaRon Stichery, but they didn't have any that I saw that it was a fabric I really liked. And if I'm going to spend money on it, I want it to be a fabric I really like. So I want one for this 11 by 11, and then I've also ordered an 8 by 8 Q-snap. So I want to get one for both. So I looked on Etsy, but there were so many, like, I just got overwhelmed. Yeah, I just got overwhelmed. So if you have like a specific Etsy shop or somewhere else to, you know, suggest that I look, that would be helpful because I would like to order some.
But the more important thing, Karen.
What?
Look at how pretty it is.
It is looking pretty. Oh, so then I was going to say I want to take them off, but I'll let Jason take them off because it's really hard to get them off. Probably because they're new.
I don't know how to take them off. Do you just pull?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm afraid I'm going to break it or tear the fabric.
Okay, I'll try. But I want to show you the whole thing, and I need to take it off to get a picture of the whole thing anyways for my show notes.
Okay. Okay, since you took one off, I feel more confident in taking another one. Okay? Okay, there's
But I am enjoying stitching with the
Q-snaps?
Q-snap, and sometimes I even have it propped up on my knees, and I have been trying out the
Two-handed?
the double-handed stitching, two-handed stitching.
This is really hard to do. It's a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, it's like really hard to get on and off. I see why people don't take their things out of their Q-snaps as they show them on their FlossTube. But since I take progress photos, I will be taking mine out anyways.
Okay, so the whole thing.
Yeah, so I finished up this purple section here and started working on the green over here. And so I'm hoping to at least finish this green section this month, since it's my focus piece for the month. So hopefully I will make that progress.
But it's looking beautiful. Like, it looks like a beautiful skirt, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's looking great.
So we'll set that aside. And then my next whip is Red, White, and Bloom by Country Cottage Needleworks. Yeah. And this, I'm stitching on 14 count Tyco Newcastle linen 1/2. And I want to try to finish this before Stitchmaynia, so that's why I'm trying to put some time in it. And so
It's looking good. You've got like all the...
almost.
Yeah, you've got everything below the bar done, right?
There's 2 blue flowers here, and then there's the yellow centers of the flowers. Although I think I'm going to save the yellow to the end because the yellow centers of the flowers are throughout the thing, and so I don't want to like start one and then just not use it all to do each section. So I'll probably finish all the sections and then do the yellow. Go back and do the yellow.
But it's looking good.
But making progress. So just have to work on it.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to get it done by Stitchmaynia.
Yeah. As long as I put some time in it, I will definitely be able to finish it before Stitchmaynia. So that is good. So that's all of our stitching.
Next up is haul.
Yeah, next up we'll do haul. So we got the newest issue of Just Cross Stitch.
And this was a good one. There was a lot of good things in this one, wasn't there?
Yeah, we've already marked some of the things we want to stitch.
There were 2 things that were like, we want to stitch these.
So, yeah, sure. So
the first one, okay, I want to tell this story.
Okay, go for it.
So Karen has that Harvest Time piece that she did. Do you know the name of it?
Cinnamon Stars.
Cinnamon Stars. So she did Cinnamon Stars, made it into a pillow, and we have it out on our couch. Well, recently, over the holidays, while our nieces and nephew were here, one of our nieces made the comment, "This is autumny. You need to have a winter one for Christmas time and winter." So when we opened this, we saw it was Ski Lodge? Ski Inn. There's a design in this one called Ski Inn. And we're like, oh, this would be perfect. We're just going to take the top part out because we don't do skiing.
We don't
There's
ski.
no skiing around here.
I mean, I've skied twice, and that was when I was in middle school, and I lived in a place where it was part of the school curriculum. Like, they took us twice to learn how to ski as part of it.
So, I mean, but we don't do skiing here, and I've never been skiing. I've never lived somewhere with enough snow to do that. So anyway, we're going to do just the bottom part of it and probably take the skis out of this little corner. I think those are the only things we're going to change. Well, the skis there too.
Yeah, so I don't know if we would need to replace those skis with something else.
Either way, we're going to do the bottom part of this because this is really pretty. I love this design. And we can make it into a pillow to replace the autumn pillow for our niece so that she's not like, you need to have something that's wintry.
Though I don't know if I'll start that now or I may wait till Stitchmaynia to start that one too. I've started already getting my list together of Stitchmaynia starts. So this year's going to have a lot more Stitchmaynia starts that are just for fun. So we'll see how that goes.
The other one that we really liked in it is called My Eternal Love, and it's this like Celtic knot inspired design. So pretty. Mm-hmm. What were we gonna do with this one?
We wanted to do it for your brother.
Oh, that's right. Jack and my brother and his new wife would love this, I think.
So that might be a Christmas gift for next year or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And there were other ones that we really liked.
Yeah, there were other cute ones, but those were the 2.
Those are the 2 that were like, we need to do these. Mm-hmm. So, trying to quickly flip through, see if there were anything else.
But yeah, so that was always, fun to get. And then while he's looking through there, I got some more of these
dowel ending, dowel rod ends
for finishing tapestry finishing type things. So
that's good.
Wall hangings, that's what they're called. And then since it's been since our last video that we went on our trip to go for his brother's wedding. And while we were down in Georgia, we went to this quilt shop with his mom, because his mom quilts and sews and all that. And they had a little cross-stitch corner. So...
they had considering the fact that there aren't any cross-stitch stores in Georgia that we could see...
From what I've heard.
Like, they had a big cross-stitch corner. But, yeah, it was definitely a quilting shop. There's lots of quilting to be done there. It is called...
Tiny Stitches.
Tiny Stitches. So if you live in the Atlanta area or if you're traveling through, we highly recommend. They were very nice, very lovely people there.
I had to stop myself because I was getting way too much stuff and wanted to get more.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a craft store in almost a year, and so it was really
nostalgic and overwhelming?
More like I just wanted to buy everything because I was seeing it in person rather than just trying to order it offline.
So the first things were these Valdani, is that what they're called?
Yeah, it's Valdani threads, and I've heard of people having stitching with patterns with Valdani threads. I do not know if these are the exact type of Valdani threads they do. I mean, it looks kind of like them, those little ball things, but we thought we liked these colors, so we decided to buy them and maybe try stitching with them.
Yep. So we got those. We got...
Oh, and this is their business card.
This fabric.
Just show it. You don't need to pull it out.
Well, I was going to pull out this thing so we could say what it is.
Oh, does it not say what it is?
It does, but it's turned the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
It fell behind the piece of fabric.
We got some fabric.
It is this fabric. It is Zweigart 28 count cream. It's a 18 by 27 piece.
So it's a big piece. So we're going to use it for the ski
lodge.
and that one. But then I'll have plenty left over to use for other things as well.
Yeah. So really excited for that. It's just a really pretty color.
Yeah. And it's a neutral that can be used in so many different things.
Right. And then we also Karen got a lot of thread specifically for a pattern that she's planning.
And I looked at it, and so some of these I am going to use for that pattern, and some of them I'm not, but then I can keep them to use for other patterns or whatever.
Because lots of pretty colors. We got this blue. It looks kind of purple on there.
It's blue and purple. It goes between blue and purple.
Okay. And then we have a green. We have this cream color. This like grayish silvery gray, I should say. It's red. And these two like golden browns.
So yeah, I was very happy to get those.
Yep.
They didn't have a lot of floss, but they did have a little bit of a selection of floss.
Gentle Art Brandy, Gentle Art Sherry Wine, Classic Colorworks Autumn Spice and Lunar Eclipse, Weeks Dye Works Envy and Purple Rain, and then, this is another Gentle Art. I was reading that wrong. Gentle Art's Buttermilk, yeah. So those were the threads we got.
And then they gave us this little kit thing that has like
has chapstick, a file, a mint.
A little sewing kit.
Yeah. And then it's got a pattern for a holiday table topper. It's kind of like a pseudo placemat. But it's, once again, for quilting because it's a quilt shop. But super cool that they gave that just as a thank you for coming in and stopping in and seeing us. They were very, it's one of those places that I know that they do, it seems like they do reward programs. Because they were like, oh, where are you from? What are you doing here? And when we said that we were from out of town, it seemed to slow their sales pitch a bit. Like they were about to launch into you can join our customer rewards program. It felt very much like that. Very nice people. I'm not saying that they're pitching you to be part of their store, but it felt very much like small community, be a part of us.
Yeah,
and it was wonderful.
It was a really nice store. And then while we were down there, we exchanged Christmas presents with...
Oh, wait. We also got this.
That was part of it too, right?
Yeah. So, Karen said we shouldn't get it, but I said no, we should get it. I don't know what we're going to do with it either. But
it's just a fabric panel.
It's a fabric panel, but it's got these cute little owls on it, and Karen loves owls.
And they're super adorable. I just don't know what we're going to do with the panel,
So if you have ideas on what we can do with these panels, let us know, because these are just super cute. So, yeah.
And so then while we were down there, we exchanged Christmas presents, and in the previous video, we showed the presents that we gave them. But they gave us some presents back, and I will insert... We've already hung up. So his mom has an embroidery machine, and so she made me this embroidered owl. Oh, you're gonna go grab it?
Yeah.
Jason's already hung it up. And then she also made me. So she's been showing us along these ornaments she's been making with her embroidery machine.
So first off, hold on, embroidery machine. Show this.
Okay, so she made me this owl and put it on this canvas. So it's just really cool and so pretty. So this is hanging in our bedroom now. Why are you taking him down?
Because I'm crazy.
So she made me all these ornaments, and I was going to have Jason record it in the way he has them hung up, but now he's taking them all down, so I don't know what we're doing now, because I feel like you're not going to be able to see him very well. But that's okay.
I already did the recording. Or was that was just a trial recording?
That was just a trial recording.
Oh, well that's okay. We can show, I'm not showing them all. I'm just showing some of them. So what it is, sorry I'm not in the photo while I'm talking, but what it is, they're these little lacy ornaments. So her machine does the embroidery on a type of fabric that you can wash away. And so you end up with just this really cool lacy style cloth ornament made out of thread. And they're super cute. The company that makes these designs and patterns, they got a lot of feedback from the people who were using them saying, hey, you have these for single colors, so why don't you do some multicolor things? So they recently released some more pattern, the same patterns with like things on how to make it multicolored, so you can get like this one here where you have like blue, silver, and gold. So this is not all of them, but there's a whole bunch of them that my mom made. They're really pretty.
Yeah, so I was expecting she might give us 1 or 2 each. She gave us a lot.
Correction, she gave you a lot.
That's true. She gave most of me. Jason got D&D stuff from his dad.
And my mom made me, she made me that towel.
Oh, she made you, yeah, you should show the towel too.
Okay, but she gave me the candy pot.
Oh, yeah. A pot for cooking candy that he makes at Christmas time.
So I was talking to my mom about how I make candy. Oh, wait, let me just grab this. I was telling my mom about how I like to make candy at Christmas time, but the pot that I used to cook the hard candy in, it's not really big enough, so she got me a candy cooking pot. And then she also made me this. So it says, "This kitchen is seasoned with love," for like if it's hard to read, because I can imagine it's hard to read on fabric in a video. But we have this hanging up on our oven door, and then yeah, got lots of stuff. I guess we can do it. Well, yeah, show that and then.
So she was saying, I was asking about the kind of thread she used to make these ornaments, and she said they were like, some of it was sulky, and so I had her bring me this extra, and then I've been stitch wash, because people say they've been stitching with sulky, but I don't know that this is the right kind, because people say that what they're using is a cotton, and this says it's acrylic, or 100% viscose. I don't know.
Viscose.
So I don't know that this is like a good test of what people are stitching with when they say they're stitching with sulky threads, but I still might try something with it. I don't know. We'll see. But it's pretty. It's a nice, pretty red.
Yep. And so now we'll go to that image or video.
The video.
We'll go to the video of me recording all the different ornaments so you can see all the different varieties. Mom gave Karen a ton. So cut to that.
So in a recent video, we had a giveaway, and Bridget won it. She wanted this one, the Christmas tea. So I have your address, Bridget, so I will send this out to you.
Congratulations! Woo! Brrr! Yay! Confetti!
And speaking of congratulations and moving confetti, I've reached 200 subscribers.
Grrr! Yay! Confetti! So thank you to all of you guys. That's a big woo! Yay for you.
Yeah,
so thank you.
We really appreciate your support. Appreciate you watching our videos. So we thought we'd have a special giveaway to celebrate 200 subscribers. So coming out soon, I'm going to be releasing a video that's a tutorial on how to make cross-stitch bookmarks. And I did this one as part of that tutorial. And so this is, I actually have 2 of them. A pattern, these were test stitches of a pattern that I have released in my Etsy shop. So they're just slight variations. And so if you want one of these, you can say, I want the bookmark. And then I have some of these, they're magnets / needle minders. So some of them are Virginia ones and some of them say love. So these ones are Virginia ones. And so the thing with these though, is that they have really small magnets. So they don't work super well as needle minders. I will probably put with them, I have these Scrabble tile needle minder things that I have. So I might put them with one. So you can either use them as like just a
needle minder or just a magnet or use it as a needle minder.
Right. So there are Virginia ones.
And love ones.
And then these love ones.
Yeah.
So, and one of these love ones does have a big enough to make it a good needle minder. So, that's the giveaway. If you want any of those items, please list. Oh, yeah, I was going to do that too. The pattern. So this is, you won't get it immediately. Where is it? Anyways,
what are you looking for?
I showed you earlier that I was stitching on that heart. That's the patchwork heart thing.
Oh, okay.
So I think so once I finish stitching the heart, I will send it to you. So you can enter the giveaway here for that. I wish we could find it. It's got to be in that stack somewhere. Or maybe it's that stack over there.
It is. Okay, so pattern. Okay, with the giveaway, down below in the comments.
In the comments, say what you want. You can list as many things as you want.
Say bookmark, both bookmarks, needle minders, or
Virginia minders, love
the pattern, love pattern. So just list what you would like, and that'll enter you into the giveaway.
Yeah, and be over 18 so you can give us your address, and don't say giveaway or anything like that. And in our next video, we will announce the winner.
So thank you to you, YouTube.
Like I said, if you win this one, you won't get it mailed out to you until I finish stitching the heart.
So.
But I plan to finish stitching the heart by the end of February. Maybe sooner. We'll see.
More than likely, if somebody wins it and they want the pattern, you'll finish it faster.
I'll finish it faster, true.
Because that's just how she works.
That's true.
And that's common courtesy. So.
Yeah. So that's our special giveaway, and we really appreciate your support once again. Any life updates?
So you mentioned this. Do you want to talk more about it?
What do you want me to say? I'm going to do a bookmark tutorial for a pattern I'm releasing, and just to show
Stay tuned to the channel because she'll release a tutorial on all the different ways that she finishes bookmarks.
A few different ways, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, I don't think you finish bookmarks any different way than the ways that you put in the tutorial.
I have finished bookmarks in other ways. I've only done it once or twice with some of the other ways, but I have finished other ways.
They're not as good.
Yeah. So the main ways that I finish bookmarks are in that tutorial.
Which she'll be posting here on this channel. Keep your eyes peeled for it. It's probably your biggest thing you've done yet, video-wise.
Like the most editing and stuff?
Well, the most editing, it might be one of the longest videos, too.
I mean, it's like 45, 50 minutes, which I've had videos like that before.
Yeah. Well, it's also your first tutorial.
It is my first tutorial, so hopefully it'll be helpful.
Pardon any of the mistakes in it, but we hope that it's helpful.
It's not the best tutorial as far as like recording of it. Our setup isn't that great, but we're learning.
We do what we can.
Yeah. And hopefully it's helpful. So I think that's... Oh, life updates.
Yeah. So we went to Atlanta, like we commented earlier. The wedding was wonderful. It was very beautiful. Very happy for my brother and his new wife. Glad to have a new sister-in-law. Yes, I can say new sister-in-law, even though I kind of only have one.
No, we both do.
Well, I mean, like, my side of the family, I only have one sister-in-law. I have tons of sisters-in-law via your family. But anyway, welcome to the family, Mary Beth, if you're watching. I don't see why you would be watching, but welcome to the family. We love you. We loved being down there. Her family was super nice. It was nice to get away.
Kind of a little stressful too.
Yeah, kind of scary because of Georgia's super lax in their restrictions.
We're from Virginia, where I think right now you can't have more than 25 people together at a time.
Yeah.
So.
And as I've talked to people, like, it made me realize how wonderful of a thing it is to live here in Virginia for us, because it's not as strict as some places, but it's not free willy-nilly like others. And so it allows us to feel okay in saying we don't want to go out, we don't want to interact too much, because we want to try to remain healthy. It's not necessarily that we are against going out. I still go out. Karen doesn't like going out.
I'm an introvert. I'd rather be at home anyways.
She'd rather be stitching. Me, I don't mind seeing people. But it gives us the opportunity that we can stay inside if we feel unsafe going out to a large gathering and not feel like we're being tightwads, basically. So, but it was nice. It was a lovely trip, something we kind of both needed. It was nice getting out. The Stitch store was great. Yeah. I can't think of anything else to say on the trip.
We helped with some of the decorations for the reception a little bit.
Right.
Some
Do you want me
flower
to get
things.
them?
Get them.
No, they're right up there.
Oh, so Jason helped make the boutonnieres, which I'll insert a picture of us so you can see them.
I made all the boutonnieres.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Sorry, you said he helped make the boutonnieres. I made the boutonnieres.
Oh, okay.
I helped by making the boutonnieres. Karen took a flower tower. It was a metal tower that had some tulle and vines and flowers on it. She took out all the flowers that were on it that weren't in line with the colors for the wedding, and then redesigned the whole thing with flowers. It was really pretty. And then my mom made some lanterns, put flower arrangements inside of them. Karen put bows on those.
Yeah, I used the GaRon Stitches tutorial for floss. It was for finishing cross stitch, but her bow tutorial, I used that bow tutorial to make the bows for the top. So.
And they worked out beautifully. And they were very happy about it. The bride's mom made the bouquet, and the maid of honor's bouquet, and the corsages, based off of my design from the boutonnieres.
Yeah. So that was fun to help out and just do something a little different creative-wise. And now we're back to the usual grind of work and...
Well, I got my first commission.
Oh, yeah. He's been doing a lot of mini paintings for D&D.
And a friend of mine, they're coming to the end of their campaign in Pathfinder, and he bought this skeletal dragon thing, which I can't show you. I shouldn't have said that much just in case they're watching, but I'm painting their final boss, it seems. There might be something beyond it, but for this leg of the journey, I'm painting it, and it's been fun. They're going to come over and look at it later today, the DM and his wife, and see if they like it and if I need to do any touch-ups. And if I need to do some touch-ups, I'll do that and then finish it off. So it's really exciting that I'm getting my first commission. Vastly undercharged, but like I said, it's my first commission. I'm not going to worry about it. So just things to learn for later on. And I'm sure FlossTube, I'm glad, as a community, I'm sure you know the pains of trying to price. I know how, livable wage, hours worked. I just vastly underestimated my hours worked. But I'm sure FlossTube, as a community, you understand the trials of commissioning yourself.
Just charging for creative things can be difficult.
Yeah.
But I think that's everything for us. We hope things
You
are
wrote
going well
snow.
for you.
What did you want to say about the snow? The stuff that I said at the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. We had snow today, and it's awesome, and I love it. Okay. I love snow.
So that's all, and we hope you have a good week, and we'll be back in a few weeks, and happy stitching!
I'm gonna wrap up. Happy stitching, FlossTube.